In this video, I'm gonna show you guys how to create this awesome pixel scan logo animation. Alright, let's create a new composition. Drag your logo into your composition and scale it how you want it. Now I'm just gonna pre-compose the logo right here. Move all attributes, press OK. Now make sure the logo is not marked, then go up to the shape layer, choose the rectangle tool and double click on it. Press on this shape layer, press P for position. Then I'm gonna go to about 4 seconds and make a keyframe, then go back to the start and drag the shape all the way out of the frame. Now I'm just gonna go to the middle here so you can see what I'm gonna do. Go to toggle switches and modes, go to track matte options and choose the shape layer. Now I'm gonna go to effects and presets and add turbulent displays to the shape layer. I'm gonna set the amount to 200 and the size to 30. Go back out here and search for the mosaic effect and drag that to the shape layer as well. I'm gonna set the horizontal blocks to 100 and the vertical blocks to 50. Pre-compose these two layers and call it logo wipe. Now I'm gonna go to the effects and presets and add a fill to the logo wipe. Set the fill to white. Go down to the logo wipe and press Ctrl or Command D to duplicate. Go to track matte for the bottom layer and set it to the top layer. And make sure to select invert matte. Now just for the sake of it, I'm gonna drag the top layer 2 frames forward. Now as you can see, we have this ugly outline for the logo, so let's go ahead and search for the Minimax effect and drag it onto the top layer. Set the channel to alpha and set the radius to 1. Now let's pre-compose these two and call it logo scan. Now go out to the projects window and drag the logo wipe beneath the logo scan. Now let's go and add some effects to the scan layer. So I'm gonna go and search for the CC glass effect. Put that to the top layer. Go into surface and set the lightness to alpha. Set the softness to 1. The height to -50 and the displacement to 200. Now let's add a displacement map. Set the max vertical displacement to 0 and set the max horizontal displacement to 100. Duplicate the displacement map and set this one to -200. Now let's go ahead and add some color for the logo scan. So I'm gonna go and add a colorama effect. Go into input phase and set the add phase to logo scan and go to modify and uncheck the modify alpha button. Now let's add some glow effects. Set the radius to about 80. Duplicate the glow and set this radius to about 200. And now just to top it off, I'm gonna go ahead and add a floor reflection. So I'm gonna duplicate these two and call it logo final. I'm gonna create a new solid layer and drag it to the bottom. Go to effects and presets and search for fractal noise. Set the noise type to blocks. Click on toggle switches and modes, make it a 3D layer and go into rotation. Set the X rotation to -80 and go into positions and drag it down beneath the logo. Pre-compose the solid layer and call it floor. Now you can just hide this layer. Now we're gonna duplicate the logo final. Right click on the bottom layer, transform and flip vertical. Go into the scale, make sure to press this button right here and set this one to -50. Go into position and drag this one down beneath the logo as well. Now let's right click and create a new adjustment layer. Drag the adjustment layer in between the two clips and search for the compound blur. Drag it onto the adjustment layer and set this one to the floor. Set the maximum blur to 50. And now I'm just gonna go to the opacity for the bottom logo and set that one to about 50. And here we have the final product. That is how to create the pixel scan logo animation. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next one.